All projects carry a level of inherent risk. At Royale Group, we tackle these risks head-on. By taking a proactive, transparent approach to risk management, we ensure the required systems, personnel, and mitigating actions are identified and deployed early. This approach gives our organisation and its partners the confidence needed to ambitiously and strategically drive our projects forward. The Royale team has completed a comprehensive and independent risk review for the Inez project, taking into consideration Zimbabwe's current economic and political context. This review has enabled us to clearly identify all risks for the project, with the 5 highest risks shown here. Issues relating to externally perceived cash liquidity and local banking pose the highest risk for the project. Royale Group are mitigating this risk, having sourced an approved export licence and forming a strategic partnership with Stanbic Bank, resulting in all funds being realised offshore in Dubai and all primary bank accounts also being located offshore. The full report detailing all project risks and mitigations is available on request. There are various strategic options for funding and kicking off the Inez project, as shown here. The preferred option is a phased approach that involves first completing verification drilling to validate historical records and define a JORC-compliant resource estimate. This will increase Royale's valuation and additional fundraising capabilities for subsequent phases, including engineering, procurement, and construction of a 400-tonne-per-day pilot plant. First gold at the new plant will occur in approximately 8 months and be followed by an effective ramp-up plan. At full capacity, the plant will be processing 400 tonnes of ore per day, producing over 70 kilos of gold per month and generating over $7 million of revenue per month. Royale Group's management team has over 30 years of operational insight at this specific mine. This experience has enabled Royale to define probable reserves of Inez over 24,000 ounces of gold at an average of 9.5 grams per tonne, as well as indicated resources at Inez over 192,000 ounces of gold at an average of 13 grams per tonne. These reserves and resources will support production at the new plant for its first 5 to 6 years life of mine. Using Royale Group's conservative 7.5 grams per tonne estimation, this equates to approximately $400 million in revenue. Using our geological experts' probable grades of 9.5 grams per tonne of gold and indicated grades of 13.5 grams per tonne of gold, the end potential rose to approximately $700 million of revenue, making the Inez project a compelling opportunity for Royale Group and its partners. In addition to the probable reserves and indicative resources, Inez has a massive exploration upside. The exploration target contains approximately 86 million tonnes of ore and 7.7 million ounces of gold. By completing a comprehensive drilling and exploration program, Royale Group will work to convert this target into indicative resources. Drill plans have already been made, defining coordinates for 32 holes. Royale Group is completing a study of drilling to a 500-metre depth using a combination of reverse circulation and diamond drill. The final drill plan will aim to achieve an approximate 100-metre by 100-metre grid, further elevating confidence in the Inez deposit. It will also enable creation of an industry-standard JORC-compliant report by integrating the comprehensive, officially documented history of the Inez deposit with current mining data and an extensive drilling campaign. Our team will establish Inez as a globally significant, high-valued gold producer.
So you've got to decide, is it worth it? Or geologically, do we know enough? And if you ask me, I'd say to him, well, what about this shear zone going down 500 meters? Don't you understand? So, you know, because it has. I mean, that's a geological fact. So you're going to say, but how do we know it's doing it here? So we thought, it's the same shear zone. The mineralization is the same.
It's going somewhere.
Where's it going to go? Yeah.